Hello, everybody, and welcome into the SFA Season 16 College Football Playoff. We are back for the semifinals. It is Orange Bowl time. 3 games left in the season, 2 today, 1 on Thursday, to crown our next national champion. It will be a user, and first up, we've got a rematch of the ACC championship game. We've already seen both of these teams live today, and so we're going to see them again. We've got the number 10 North Carolina taking on number 3 Florida State. And the path was a lot harder for North Carolina because they did lose the ACC championship. They lucked out, got the last at-large spot. They had to beat Iowa State on the road. They had to beat Cincinnati on a neutral site, whereas all Florida State had to do was beat the MAC champion. So it's going to be an awesome game. We got a rematch. Florida State obviously won that ACC championship. This is the SFA. It's an online dynasty, ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. If you ever want to jump in, claim a team, you're more than welcome to do so. Also, my voice is just cracking and just on its last breaths, as this is the 7th out of 8 games I'm commentating in the last 48 hours. So a lot of talking. It's 12 hours of commentary. So we are going to power through. As always, we're going to look at all of the rosters, and then we'll jump into the full game. So let's get on into it. And this matchup is really interesting because ACC teams, but over the years, they've only faced 7 times, and it is domination from Florida State. They are 6-1 in these matchups. They have not lost to the Tar Heels since Season 8. Now, the thing about it is, look at all of those home teams. Florida State is a home field merchant in this matchup. I don't know who the schedule makers are. I don't know who the UNC AD is. The fact that the first time these guys met on a neutral field was the 7th meeting, where Florida State barely edged them out in the ACC championship, but they will be facing for a second time this year. So it's going to be very interesting to get a rematch of this game. It was a 28-24 win for Florida State, bit of an upset, so we'll see if they can reverse course. And as always, we'll have the Rose Bowl semifinal right after this game, so it's going to be very interesting. A lot of history in the Orange Bowl, a lot of history in the Rose. So we'll see who writes the next story, as Bob Rubshaw, the red shirt freshman, he had turnover problems in the opening round game, corrected them earlier today with a almost a perfect game against Cincinnati. 86 overall. Cabbage is kicking himself for letting him transfer. And the running back, Jason Manning, I believe he has 6 touchdowns at this point in the CFP. Definitely, he's been running all over the field. Fullback, Jared Holland. Wide receivers, J.R. Mullins, the former Florida Gator, an absolute dynamo. He has been electric today. Darren Ware, he had a touchdown in the last game. Ashley Burke has been very critical as a possession receiver. And Juan Cox has actually been getting some work in the running game. At tight end, you got Jamison Lacosta, one of the best. I think he's the second highest rated SFA tight end in the country behind Jake Laxton III. So we'll see if he can make an impact. Offensive line looking like this. No Zaza Gameshi. He's doubtful. The Remington winner. We went through all of these guys earlier today. Steve Dennis on the other side, the freshman. Reaper Exum, the ECU transfer. Javon Ohio, the North Texas transfer. Clooney Bolton, the Pitt transfer. A lot of transfers. Walter Leak, Jimmy Smith, and out wide, Eric Freeman, Kevin Sellers, Chris Mitchell, and Burdett White. And in the back end, Yukachu has been dominant in these last couple of games, a transfer from NC State, and Trent Mason. Their kicker is Greg Briggs, 83 overall, 17 of 26 on the year, big-time leg, not so much accuracy. We've seen him make some and miss some. And so let's go check out Jackie Moon and the Florida State team that took care of business at the very end on the back of the defense, as Jamie Breckenridge, just the senior, Wyoming transfer, looking to get to the national championship. Trayvon Burner had a big game in the first one. Wide receivers, Brian Browning, Antoine Reed, Johnny Goff, and David McIntyre. And Buggy Gumption coming off of a career game in that Peach Bowl against Central Michigan. Well over 100 yards, had a touchdown as well. We'll see if he can keep it going. No Quincy Livingston, he's out for the year. So both of these teams have one down on their offensive lines. And very similar game to where they just met a couple of weeks ago in that BearCave. Chad Robinson had like 4 sacks in his first game. Brandon Duckett on the other end. And in the middle, Brixton Fisher coming off of a 2-sack performance. Linebacker Jose Patrick forced a fumble on Wykel Summers. Roddy Domino had the game-clinching interception. And Joel Everett had a plethora of TFLs. Out wide, Robert Jones, who actually made the play in this ACC championship, saving the Hail Mary. He is the starting corner. Traylon Calhoun, Amir Broom, who just got mossed by a CMU wide receiver. And out back, Xander Poole, Ego Wolseley, who had the fumble recovery, and Kale Sonnen, along with Barry Argonda. So a lot of well-known people here. Joe Nobles is their kicker. And let's get on into it. So Cyril Axis Brio, if you are here, let me know what jerseys you want. Same thing with Coach Jackie Moon. If you guys are here, do you want to go traditional? Do you want to go a little nutty? Let me know. But let's get the predictions going. Remember, guys, only 3 more chances to get raffle tickets. So make sure you're participating in the polls. You're watching so you can get your Bob and Us, because your last chance to get raffle tickets will be on Thursday, is right after the Natty is when that spin will take place. So get your Bob and Us going. Let me get my thumbnail and then we can get it started, as we've got an ACC conference game. So out of all the matchups in the CFP, only Oklahoma and Minnesota had met before. Now this one definitely is they've met before. But no matter the sequence of the teams that could happen in the final, we will have a rematch. And some of them are rematches of some of the best games in SFA history. So going to be very interesting. But first, we have a full Orange Bowl to watch. Winner goes to the national championship game. It's going to be an unbelievable night. Just happy to be here. Let me read these chats. Only signed Buggy because LaCosta went to UNC. Yeah. One of the best defensive plays in SFA history. Second only to Martin Black is all alone. Dark blue ones this time, okay? Best defensive play of only non-SFA. All in for this pick. Welcome in, Broly Soap. Who's Broly Soap? I don't know, but you win either Jackie, 20K, or UNC. Good bet. All right. So we want traditional here. Okay, so traditional, we might have to go, because he wants to go the dark blue, so hold on. So if we go the navy blue, all right, so we got the navy blue. Let me... There we go, the navy gloves. And then, are we okay with blue and the red? Maybe we give him the white. Alright, let's go navy versus... Bro, you're ruining my vibes. There we go. Alright, we'll go white versus baby blue. Let's get it done. Oh, baby. Okay, I got my thumbnail. Are we ready to go? The Orange Bowl semifinal game. Traditionally, there's typically rain, and we're currently on I believe it's a 6-game streak of there being a lost fumble in every single game. So, good luck, folks. Don't be the team to put it on the turf, and you'll be alright. Oh my goodness. And then in 10 minutes, the Broncos start against the Colts in a must-win game. Things are happening today, folks. Let's get it done. Will there be rain? No! It looks like Hard Rock Stadium is clear as a whistle. That is huge. Here we go, folks. Hard Rock Stadium, no rain in the Orange Bowl semifinal. That is a rarity. It's always an advantage to be in the Rose Bowl. So here we go. The Navy Blues for UNC. Florida State is 6-1 versus UNC all time. They just coming off of beating them in the ACC championship, and we are off. UNC will start with the Rock. Winner goes to the Natty. The return gets up to the 25. We got a conference game. We've got rivals. We got user coaches. Everything on the line. A real-life trophy. A real-life home field package. Bob Rubshaw checks in. 1st and 10. Bob over the middle. He connects. Roddy Domino on the tackle. Domino had the game-clinching interception against Central Michigan. UNC, the high-scoring team so far, have scored 42 and 44 points, respectively. Handoff here to Jason Manning to the outside, and he goes nowhere. It'll be an early 3rd down. And you can already hear the war chants swarming. So, massive play here. I don't know if Cincinnati stopped him at all in that game, as Bob Rubshaw, 3rd down, floats it short. That's LaCosta, and he won't get there. So, it'll be a 4th down. 3 and out. The punt unit's coming on out. Jackie Moon gets off the field here early. So, here comes the Florida State offense. They will return it. He angles out wide, stays on his feet, gets past the 30. So here comes Jamie Breckenridge. It's ridiculous to think Jamie Breckenridge might be making a natty, as Trayvon Burner, he goes nowhere to open the game. Jamie Breckenridge definitely feels like the Trent Dilfer of natty quarterbacks. We often have great matchups in the natties. Jamie Breckenridge, I don't know. Bob Rubshaw's a freshman All-American, so. All right, 2nd and 10 in the pistol. Trayvon Burner gets the handoff. He pushes and gets a first. Big time run. Drive will continue. Now remember, this is the 3-seed Florida State versus the 10-seed UNC, but their rankings are different. Quick throw on the slant. It's caught by Antoine Reed. UNC becoming the first double-digit seed to make it to the semifinals, now trying to go to the Natty. Second and 6. Burner, he recalculates, goes up the gut, and he gets 10. Another nice run for Trayvon Burner. So the drive continues, keeping it mainly on the ground here as they'll go full house. Safety's coming on down, and they're going to audible. The mind games, these teams know each other well. The all-out blitz, he gets it out to the fullback. Broken tackle. They're still pushing inside the 25 is Daniel Folk. A beautiful play from Jackie Moon. No, 100%. Yeah, they are 10th only because they are the second at-large seed in the new format, which makes their road a lot harder. So Bud Gumption in motion. And Breckenridge takes off. He gets sacked. So, yes, to think about the ACC championship, the winner got a bye and had to face Central Michigan, the MAC champion, And the loser had to go on the road to Ames, Iowa against the hottest team in the country, then had to go face the highest scoring offense in the country on a neutral site. So obviously, we got to the same spot, but UNC's had a much tougher path. So 2nd and 15 now. Hand off to Burner. He gets to the outside. A beautiful block on the edge. He breaks a tackle, and they'll give him 15. It won't be a first. Thought he stretched for it, but no. So it'll be a 3rd and inches. Can UNC get themselves off the field? The handoff, Burner to the outside, he goes backwards. What a stop from the edge. So now they're going to bring out the field goal unit to try and put points on the board. It will be a 33-yarder from left hash. The kick, it's up, and the Seminoles are on the board. They strike first here in the orange. So a 3-and-out and then a field goal drive. FSU got to be feeling good. For UNC fans, they're like, here we go again. Dominated by Florida State in their history. Yeah, one of the best parts about being in the CFP is you get multiple games of getting to watch game day, so you get to know what you need in the future. Here's Rubshaw. He floats it short. That was risky. It is where only gets 4. Remember, guys, check out Home Field Apparel. Use code SFA for 15% off. 2nd and 6. Trips left. Bob Rubshaw. Clean pocket, steps up, fires over the middle, it's caught, and they'll give Darren Ware the first down. So 4 wide yet again, UNC moving the ball. We're past the halfway point of this first quarter in the Orange Bowl semifinal. Rubshaw to the boundary yet again. LaCosta gets 5. And a key note, the winner of this game, it would be their first time in the national championship. Same with Coastal Carolina. The only repeat would be Oklahoma, who's already won it twice. Jason Manning, he can't get there. It will be a 3rd down. Third and 1. Yams it deep. Open man. That's Deron Ware. He got behind him. 59 yards to the dome. That is a Bob bomb. As UNC takes the lead. So UNC, a monster play there, kicks us off. The main purpose behind running these is that the entertainment factor of watching the whole game is a lot more fun. A lot more suspense, a lot more, you know, if you just spam through these games, there's only 12 of them, or only 11 of them. So here comes Breckenridge. Hands it off to Burner. He gets another nice block from the wide receivers. Feels like Burner is destined to break another one. It seems like every time we watch Burner, he breaks a big-time run. Oh, tipped away. What a deflection. And I just glanced at the Bronco game. If they win, it's a 91% chance of making the playoffs. Hell yeah. So we got to beat the Colts. So empty set, 3rd and 5. It's a keeper here for Breckenridge. Ball's on the ground. UNC has it. I told you. 7 straight games with a fumble. It's Javon, Ohio. The Denton Fatty delivers the boom. How many booms is that, chat? Boom! 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 So after a nice start, it's disaster for the Seminoles. As Bob Rubeshaw comes on out at the 30. Manning gets a nice carry. He'll get 12. First and 10 now, Rubeshaw. He's going to go down. No, he breaks the sack, and it tipped away. Robert Jones. He got burnt on the touchdown, makes that deflection. 2nd and 10. Rubeshaw has time. He sacked this time. Oh, Dogger, the reason I don't keep BearCave going is just because the scheduling for playoff games is always so volatile, because it's literally like 12 hours of streaming, 11 hours of editing for the full thing. So 3rd and 18. Rubeshaw has time, dumps this off to LaCosta. So here comes the field goal unit. It's a 42-yarder. The kick gets up, and it's good. 7-point lead for UNC. So here's the return for FSU. He gets a lane up to the 30. So once again, the first turnover, the first punch goes to UNC. We'll see if FSU can recover. Luckily, they held them to a field goal, so the defense stepped up. Quick option, they flip it out to Burner. He has the edge. Can he explode? He does. Past the 45. 30 yards for Burner. Across the 45 now. Jamie Breckenridge, he put it on the turf last drive. I'll hand it off to Burner. He gets another nice carry. This one goes for 8. Second and 2. Back in the pistol inside the 40. Another handoff to Burner. They are spamming Burner, and it's working. Yukachu saves the touchdown. Drive continues. They're going to throw it now. Only 3-man rush. Floats it and almost picked. Oh, and he caught it off the tip, but well out of bounds. Nice play by Brian Browning, sticking with it. 2nd and 10 now. Burner gets to the outside. They seal the edge. Oh, and they trip him up. Burner feels so close to breaking a big one every time he touches the rock. Hand off to Burner yet again. He angles inside, breaks a tackle, gets to the outside, and it will be 2nd and inches. So in the first quarter, Travion Burner already has 100 yards rushing. Oh my, UNC's got to figure out a way to stop the run. So we flip field, 2nd and inches for FSU. Breckenridge, man in motion. Oh, they almost jump. Hands off to Burner. Big hole, 1st down. First and goal for the Seminoles. It's a quarterback sneak. How often do you see that? Second and goal. Hey, they do it again! I think maybe I can recall one quarterback sneak ever called before. Now we get 2 in a row. Do it a 3rd time. They will not. 3rd and goal. Brian in motion. And, oh, he doesn't get there! Stuffed again! And they're going for it. 4th and goal for the Seminoles. What is the call? They keep it. And, oh, what a play! And he's short! No way! Burner couldn't get in there. And he just had the ball in the wrong arm. So safety opportunity now for the Seminoles. They're literally at the inch. The handoff to Jason Manning. He breaks away. That's a massive gain. How ridiculous was that goal line stand? 4 straight pushes. They couldn't get in the end zone. UNC playing out of their mind right now. Handoff to Jason Manning again. He finds a hole, gets tripped up. Both teams are running it out of their minds. Trips left for Rube. It's a designed throw to the running back, and he's going to end up with 6 out of it. Interesting play call. Second and 4. Trips right. Bob Rubeshaw, what's the call? Hands it off, and Roddy Domino makes the play. Nice job. And here come the War Chants trying to help their boys. Definitely more FSU fans here. Third down. Delay give to Manning, and oh, a stiffy. He breaks out the side. Roddy Domino had a chance there. So Burner's already over 100. Jason Manning's already over 70. I guess if you're a Florida State fan, you can say at least J.R. Mullins isn't killing you. So here's the counter now to Manning. He runs over a man, and he'll squirt for a first. This drive has been all Jason Manning. I believe he's the only one who has a touch. So inside the 30, they will audible. Lacosta and Ashley in motion. Rubeshaw, clean pocket. Steps up. He has time. He scrambles, and he will be hit. Good job not forcing it. Haven't really seen Rubeshaw use his legs quite yet in this game. Second and 4. Split backs. The handoff here to Manning to the outside. Breaks one, and he's stopped short. Chance to get off the field now for the Seminoles. Thanks for the update, Nathan. 3rd and 2, man in motion. It's Ware. They'll give it to him on the jet sweep, and Roddy Domino brings him down. What a grab from the transfer portal Roddy Domino has become. Last year, obviously, it was just a down year for the team, so it felt like they were all busts. But this year, man, making some big-time plays. So the field goal unit comes on out to try and push this to a 10-point lead. It is going to be a 37-yarder. Left hash. The kick. It's up. And it is good for UNC. So FSU kind of finding a way to stop UNC a little bit. We're halfway through the 2nd quarter. But Florida State, couple turnover on downs. The fumble, that is the difference. They got to find a way to finish these drives. So 1st and 10 now. Gonna roll out left to Jamie Breckenridge. Dumps this off to the fullback. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he'll get a first. Nicely done for Daniel Folk. First and 10, back in the pistol. Hand off to Burner. He gets himself a modest 3. So 2nd and 7 now, back to the pistol. Quick option, Jamie. He flips it out late to the short side, and they'll push him out of bounds. Just runs out of room. It'll be 3rd and 5. Pistol, they're stacking the box. Breckenridge yams it deep. 50-50, tipped away by Sellers. He had that acrobatic pick against Cincinnati. Can't hang on to this one. So FSU will punt. No fake. Only 3 points to show for it. And nice return there from UNC. So here come the Tar Heels, dominating this first half. Can they get the last laugh? Rube Shaw. Be a screen pass to Manning. He gets out there. And Stiffy's 2 men gets the first and more. My goodness. Jason Manning becoming a household name overnight. Absolute domination. Stiffy's 2 men. He shoves Amir Broom right into the legs of Xander Poole. Split backs now. 1st and 10. And Rube Shaw right into the turf. Not sure what that one was. Bit of a freebie there for Florida State. Safety's coming on down. Hand off to Manning. Can they force him? He breaks a ton of tackles, but down he goes. It'll be 3rd and long. It's been impossible to stop UNC in these last couple of games. They've scored 40 plus in each of their prior 2. 3rd and 11. 4 wide. What does Rube Shaw have in store? 4-man rush. Over the middle. Oh, a big hit. Knocks it loose. That'll be a 4th down. Punt unit has to come on out. Plenty of time for Florida State. Oh, it's a fake. It's picked. FSU's going the other way. It's going to be a pick six off the fake punt. What are they doing? Ego Woolsey. An unbelievable goof from Cyrilaxis Bryo. You're up 10. What are you doing? What a just gimme for Florida State. Just a complete gift for Florida State, and Florida State fans definitely feel like they've earned that over the years. Florida State always seems to get the short end of the stick when it comes to the blue square. But maybe not today. 13-10, new life for the Seminoles as the defense comes back out. Rubshaw's like, what the fuck? Hey, it's not Rubshaw throwing a pick six this time. Quick option. He floats it out to Manning. He stiffies a corner. It goes out. It's another massive play. The chunks for Manning are crazy. And the crazy stat is UNC has given up 4 defensive touchdowns in this CFP run. In 3 games, they've given up 4 defensive touchdowns, and they still have won all of these games. 1st and 10. Deron Ward, quick option. This one goes nowhere. Chad Robinson. Second and 14 now. Safeties once again coming down. The handoff out wide. Can they stop Manning? Yes, they do. It's going to be 3rd and a mile. And the war chants reign supreme. 3rd and a million. Just a delay give to Manning. He angles out. Can he get this? He will! Jason Manning on your dome! Oh my! Florida State can't stop the run, which is funny because they just beat the triple option team in Central Michigan. 1st and 10, delay give to Juan Cox. He gets a hole now, and he gets 7. So we got 1:20 left. 3 timeouts for UNC, plenty of time. Man in motion, they fake it. Rubshaw will throw it. It's a floaty, and it's caught by Ware. Yeah, these are the games we typically lose, Nathan. Oh well. And they will review this now. See if that toe got in. I think it... Ooh, did it drag or is it incomplete? And it's reversed. They call it incomplete. Ware could not get the toe in. All right, what's the call? Man in motion. They're at the 30. Quick option for Rubshaw. Floats it out. Manning can't get there. 4th down. And they're going for it. I guess they don't want to attempt a field goal. They'll fake the handoff over the middle. Caught. 1st down. Jamison LaCosta. Cyrilaxis Bryo is not playing nice with a trip to the natty on the line. Maybe they would have kicked the field goal if Florida State would have come to UNC at least one of those 6 times over the history of the SFA. 1st and 10. Trips left. Quick option. Oh, it's a broken tackle. Rubeshaw floats it. Oh, he gets it off. Flirting with disaster. 40 seconds. 2nd and 9. The handoff for Manning. He spins off and gets nothing. The only thing that's been able to stop Manning is Roddy Domino. 7 tackles. 3rd and 10. Rubeshaw dumps it off. And what a tackle from Cale Sonnen. So now they bring out the field goal unit to try and push this to a 6-point game. It's a 38-yarder, and it's good! So 22 seconds left, down by 6. The way this is going, I would take it if I'm a Florida State fan. My goodness, bailed on a defensive touchdown, or a special teams touchdown, I guess. I would just run this with Burner and see what happens. No timeouts. They hand it off to Burner to the outside. He stiffies and goes down. And they'll hurry it up, maybe get one more play here. Both running backs well over the century mark in the first half. So the last play of the first half. Jamie, how far can he throw it? He yams it deep, and it's tipped away. Eric Freeman. So as we hit halftime, folks, UNC takes a 6-point lead into the break of the Orange Bowl semifinal. All right, folks. Raffle ticket on the line. Florida State has been at the centerpiece of so many iconic moments throughout SFA history. What is the name of the Clemson linebacker who forced the fumble? First one to post it in chat. It's an SFA Hall of Famer. It should be a gimme. What is his name? And there it is. Jackie Moon gets himself a raffle ticket. So if Martin Black gets you a player, I'm going to have to name him last name Black. As we look at the first half stats, I mean, domination on the ground for both sides, but the eye-popping stat here, the paper popper, is the pass yards for Florida State. Unable to do anything through the air. Because Jamie Breckenridge is a fraud. We all know this. Cannot wait for the oh no, is it Ben Brothers is our quarterback right now? I think so. You got Ben Brothers. Hopefully I didn't just give away a future class quarterback's name. No, I think it's Ben Brothers. So Florida State will get the ball first. Down 6, it's a 1-score game. Plenty of time. Remember, their matchup came down to a Hail Mary in the ACC championship. It was a 28-24 ball game. First and 10. Jamie out wide. He keeps it. He already fumbled once tonight. He gets 9. One turnover apiece. One was a fumble. One was a punter thrown interception. Totally normal. 2nd and 1 handoff here. Burner breaks. Oh, I thought he broke it. He couldn't stay on his feet. Seems like every time he touches the ball, he is an inch away. So 1st and 10. Quick option now. Jamie, he's not going to pitch it. Flirting with disaster here. Let's not get cute. Either keep it on the ground or just throw it. As they bring out the press, hand off to Burner. He'll get 4. It's a 3rd and 3. Can the Seminoles keep this drive moving? Handoff. Burner Wide open hole. He gets the first and more. $137 on the ground for Burner. Winner advances to the national championship. Burner to the outside, breaks one, makes a move, and Yukachu brings him down. What a CFP Yukachu is having. The NC State transfer, the son of Yui. Interception in the last game. 2nd and 11. Full house. Jamie fakes a handoff, play action. Just dumps it off. That was risky to Joseph Mooney, backup running back. It'll be 3rd and 12. One for 5 on 3rd down today. Pistol for Jamie. Buggy gumption in motion. No catches yet for Buggy. Jamie steps up, floats that, and it's caught, but 4th down. So decision time for State, and they keep the offense on the field. Fourth down, split backs. Jamie, he rolls right. He has to evade him. He's sacked. It's a turnover on downs. UNC gets off the field. The 2nd time they've turned it over on downs in this game. So here comes UNC for their first drive of this 2nd half. Trying to push this to a 2-score lead. And he floats it out to Manning late. And they get maybe 1 out of it. Dang, I'm not hate watching Josh Allen right now, so he's not playing bad. Boo. 2nd and 9. Rube Shaw keeps it, and he goes nowhere. 3rd and 1,000,000. It's Joel Everett, who's having one heck of a CFP himself. So 3rd down for the Tar Heels. 3 of 9 on 3rd today. Trips right. Rube Shaw has time. Floats that short, and LaCosta can't get there. Watch out for the fake punt. Will they try it again? There's no way, right? And no, they will actually punt it this time. They learn from their mistakes, and they can't pin them deep. So Florida State gets the ball right back after a 3 and out. Empty on their last possession. They'll hand it off again. This time, nothing for Burner. Good effort, pushing for 2, but just no room to run. Leak has 7 tackles now, the middle linebacker. Offset pistol. Quick option for Jamie. He keeps it, and he pushes forward for 3. It will be a 3rd and 5. Shotgun form for Jamie. They will audible into the pistol. 3rd and 5. They bring a blitz over the middle. Hits his man. It's Brian Browning. The drive continues. Big time game there for Brian. Remember, folks, we have the Rose Bowl semifinal right after this. We will know the natty matchup today. Jamie Breckenridge. Deep drop, plenty of time. All the time in the world. He could build a house back there. He yams it deep. Open man! What a grab from Antoine Reed! He was all alone. He could have walked in if he stayed on his feet. But the yam connects. Florida State continues the drive. They're inside the 20. Can they punch it home? Jamie Breckenridge. Handoff. Burner to the outside. He goes nowhere. Javon Ohio having himself a nice game. The former Denton Fatty. 2nd and 13 now. They hand it off again to the outside. Can't break the tackle. UNC starting to bottle up the run game. Which means Florida State might have to rely on the arm of Jamie Breckenridge. Gulp. 3rd and 13. Jamie floats it. And that is going to be 4th down. Will they punt it? No. So they bring out the field goal unit to try and cut this lead in half. Kick gets up, and it's good. But go back to the deep yam. He was wide open. If Antoine Reed could have just stayed on his feet, it's a touchdown and a lead. A 4-point swing that could be drastic in changing this game. Did I say punt? I'm sorry. I meant they bring out the field goal team. Sorry, we already saw a punter throw a ball. I'm a bit off kilter here. My 7th game in what is this? A little like 30 hours. So Bob Rubeshaw comes back out. Hands off Jason Manning. Oh, he breaks a couple tackles. A 3rd one. He breaks away and they trip him up. Cale Sonnen saves a tutty. Florida State, man, they suck at tackling. It's like the school of the deaf and the blind. 1st and 10 across the 50. Only up 3. Rubeshaw dumps that off, and Lacosta gets 5. This just feels like one of those games, almost exactly like the Iowa State game, where UNC felt like they were dominating the entire game the entire time, but the score was so close because of the defensive blunders. 2nd and 5. Rubeshaw has some time. He floats that, and that's a catch. Wide open. Amir Broom, a bit of a liability out there. He hasn't made the best plays in this CFP. So inside the 30 now. Defense has to get a stop, keep this at a score. Manning, he gets 6. Averaging 8.5 a carry, 155. Just domination on the ground. 2nd and 4, another handoff, and this time they blow him up. It's Roddy Domino. So 3rd and 4, a chance for the defense to get off the field. Rubeshaw has time, floats that over the middle. That's a catch for Jamison Lacosta. He's becoming the go-to man in this game, his 7th reception. And I don't think J.R. Mullins has a catch outside that first drive. So split backs, they hand this off to Jason Manning. He hurdles and spins forward. He's going for trick shots now. Second and 3, the handoff to Manning. He pushes forward. It will be 3rd down. Everett on the tackle. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, 16-13, it's a 3-point lead. Who is going to the Natty? The Orange Bowl semifinal coming down to the wire. And I might be wrong, but I believe whoever wins this game will be the 3rd ACC. No, it would be the 4th because of Buffalo. Never mind. 3rd and 2. Rubeshaw, man in motion. They hand it off. Manning, touchdown, UNC! That was too easy. I was going to say, I think whoever wins this would be the third team to make the Natty as an ACC team, but you got Clemson, you've got ECU, you've got Buffalo, but they didn't do it as an ACC team. ECU did. But I don't think anybody else. So down 10. Florida State's got to pick it up. They only have 6 offensive points today. The touchdown was from the special teams. They've been running it really well, but they just can't finish a drive. They've been stopped on the 1. They've been stopped in no man's land a few times. Does Florida State have a late push? Trayvon Burner, he's going to get a nice gain of 12. He's at 147 himself, having a good day. Fresh set of downs. Quick option and not looking good. He flips it out after the broken tackle. Nice gain of 5. Great job by Jamie keeping that ball alive there. Not just eating a loss. So 2nd and 5 across the 40. Plenty of time. Only down 2 scores. Jamie Breckenridge has time. He floats that in. Oh, that was almost picked by Sellers. It'll be a 3rd down and 5. Empty set for Jamie. 3-man rush. Floats that short. It's going to be 4th down. They got to go for this. Do not punt. And they bring out the punt team. I am sick to my stomach. Florida State, you don't deserve this. Oh, they actually punted. At least pin them deep. They'll return it. Oh, my goodness. Down 2 scores. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. All their timeouts. They got to make something happen on the defensive side. Jason Manning running this team to the Natty. 23-13. 168 on the ground, 1 touchdown. All right, can Bob Rubeshaw, the redshirt freshman, lead this team to victory? They will throw it. He's going to take off. He scrambles, and he slides. And they give him a 1st down. I don't know about that call. Florida State's got to generate a stop. Split backs. Rubeshaw's going to be a screen. Gets it out to Manning. He turns upfield. And he goes out of bounds. I'll stop the clock, at least for now. Clock restarts. At their own 46. Lacosta in motion. Rubeshaw, bring a blitz. He takes off. Can they get to him? And yes, they trip him up. What a play from Brixton Fisher, and Amir Broom cleans him up. That was a huge play by 2 freshmen. 3rd and 2. Can they find a way to get off the field? Give their offense a chance. Third and 2. They're going to run the clock all the way down. Third and 2 for Sirilaxis Brio. What is the call? They give it to Manning, and he is stuffed! The war chants are not done. The The 4th down. Will they actually punt it? Or will UNC go for the dagger? Please do another fake punt. It would be so funny. So will they actually punt this? They will. Florida State has their chance. Remember, folks, the age-old saying, you got to score before you use those timeouts. So they got to score before it gets down to about a minute 30. Plenty of time for Florida State. You got to feel like this is where Trayvon Burner has to break one. He's due all day long. He's been close. The handoff to Burner, and he goes nowhere. Second and 7 now. In the pistol, clock is ticking. It's going to be a throw. Breckenridge jams it deep, open man, down the sideline. You can choose trying to catch him, and he will. But the Yam gets him in business. It's Antoine Reed. They hurry it up. Split backs. Jamie Breckenridge to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Antoine Reed. What a sequence. They are within 3 after this extra point. And a quick strike for the Seminoles. We're back in business. 5 minutes left. UNC just got curb stomped. Can they come on back? They've been playing with the lead pretty much the entire CFP. First and 10 for Rubeshaw. Quick option, that goes nowhere! It's Everett off the edge! The Seminoles are destroying right now! All the momentum with the war chant. Second and 13. Approaching the halfway point of the quarter. Trips left. They'll hand it off to Manning. Manning finds a hole in. Zanderpool brings him down. Third and 2. Massive play incoming. Rubeshaw, quick option. They don't take the quarterback. It's a first down. Oh, that one hurts. That's a quick kick right in the dick. First down. And they're not running the clock quite yet. He hits him over the middle. That'll be Ashley. Not a first. Clock continues. Starting to get a bit hairy here. Second and inches. Rubeshaw. Now they're going to start running clock. Up 3. Under 4 minutes left. Second and inches. UNC trying to punch their ticket. Jason. That's a first! Three minutes left. They're going to have to start using their timeouts. Does Florida State have one more push in them? First and 10 for Rubeshaw. It's a handoff to Jason Manning, and Roddy Domino brings him down. And they do not use a timeout there. He's almost at 200 yards in this game alone. Second and 4. Orange Bowl on the line. Hand off Manning. He cuts out wide and he gets stuffed by Cale Sonnen. It's third down. 3rd and 3. The handoff to Manning to the outside, and they stop him. Ego Wolseley got there. They're going for it. 4th down. They could end it here. To send him to the natty. It's Rubeshaw. He yams it. It's caught. Rubeshaw with the dagger. It's victory formation. Florida State might get one more chance if they make a real play on 4th down or on 3rd down. They're going to run a real play on 2nd down. It's not over. 2nd and 12. Rubeshaw, the handoff to Manning. They've got to force a fumble, and they don't. They've got to force a stop here. It has to be an incompletion. It has to be a fumble, a pick, something. The season is on the line right now. For all the marbles. The freshman All-American Bob Rubeshaw. 3rd and 12. He's going to throw it. Rubeshaw yams it deep. Touchdown, UNC! The ultimate dagger. The ultimate dome shot right to the Seminole forehead. The Tar Heels have conquered the Seminoles. What a hilarious moment is UNC is 1-6 historically versus Florida State. And the reason being is because Florida State refuses to go to North Carolina. They have 6 on-the-road games against Florida State, 1 neutral site. And this will be their first win against Florida State since Season 8. 1st and 10 for Jamie. Does he have anything brewing? No timeouts. 20 seconds left in his career. Jamie throws it. Nice catch by Antoine Reed. He's had a big game. "17 seconds left. And you go back to that goal line stand. They would have just kicked the field goal. So 1st and 10 at the 50. Jamie Breckenridge, he yams it deep. Here he catches it. It's Antoine Reed. Surely it's over. Their only hope is to score here, get an onside kick, and hit a yam. They'll kick the field goal right here to get it within 7. The kick, it's up, and it's good. There is hope. The onside kick for the game. It's caught by UNC. They need a fumble, and they don't get it. And as we hit 000s in the Orange Bowl semifinals, Coach Cyril Axis, bro, is headed to the national championship. The Tar Heels have conquered the Seminoles, who beat them in the ACC championship just a few weeks ago. The 10 seed will be the first double-digit seed to make it to the Natty. They beat Iowa State. They beat Cincinnati. And now they take down number 3 Florida State. What a game. What a rivalry. And we will see you in the Rose Bowl semifinal up next. Fantastic job, Sir Brio, proving the transfer portal only method can and will get you all the way. The question is, who will meet them in the national championship? Bob Rubshaw. Unbelievable talent. And just reflecting on Coach Sirlax's Brio. Started his career, it was at Troy, right? Or no, Arkansas State. He started his career with Chet Doge, putting him on the map. Chet Doge winning him a couple of big-time games, got him this job at the UNC. And now he will be playing for a national championship with the Tar Heels. And a chance to not only win a national championship trophy to send to his house, but some home field apparel. What a game. We'll check out the stats, and what a diving grab there for the game winner. And J.R. Mullins didn't even do anything in this one. They completely took him away. So UNC, man, they scored 30. They scored 44. They scored 42. That's 112. They have a chance to break the all-time scoring record by ECU. So the scoring summary here looks like this. It was a very back-and-forth game. Couple of big plays. But yeah, for FSU, man, they just had too many drives stall out in the red zone. They had some yams. They couldn't find their way into it. So the player stats here, we'll check out Jamie Breckenridge, his last game. You got to say his tenure at Florida State was a bit up and down a couple years, 2-10, and then a semifinal loss. You know, I don't know how to quantify that, but he goes 14-19, 256, and a touchdown. He did have a fumble. Trayvon Burner, he's only a redshirt sophomore. He will be back. Hopefully he doesn't declare. 155 for him. Amazing game for Reed in his final game. 9 catches, 212 yards. But nobody else makes a catch. Where's Buggy Gumption? Not one catch. Antoine Reed also had 11 pancakes. Roddy Domino, the senior, his final game, makes a great attempt at winning this one. They got 2 sacks from Broom and Robinson. The pick goes to Ego Woolsey. He'll be back. Deflections. And that will do it for the Seminoles. And for North Carolina, they continue on to the national championship. 19-23, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Michael Triplett throwing a pick. But an amazing game from Bob Rubshaw. Only a redshirt freshman. Jason Manning going 30 for 196. Unbelievable. LaCosta led the way with the receptions. And J.R. Mullins held to no catches in this game after he dominated the previous 2 matchups. That's incredible. It was Deron Ware the game. Tackles, you got Walter Leak leading the way. Couple of TFLs for Ukachu and Bolton. 2 sacks, 1 for Exum, 1 for Bolton. No interceptions this time. Couple deflections. The fumble goes to Javon Ohio. The recovery to Exum. And they did not get a defensive score in this one. So we'll check out the players of the game. And then we'll end the stream. We'll be back in less than 5 minutes to start the Rose Bowl semifinal between Oklahoma and Coastal Carolina. Oh, let's go. Bo Nix passing touchdown. Woo! Borb. He will be going to Fresno State. This is UNC 2. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here in less than 5 minutes.